Alright, voicing this over today just to try and help explain what the heck is going on with all this darn heavy weight that's getting moved. Here we've got my buddy Sean. He's preparing for his first powerlifting competition coming up next weekend. He's heading out some squats. I'm going to be doing the same competition as well. My plan is that I will do my openers and maybe my second attempts. Probably won't go for my thirds. We'll save those for a few more weeks down the track. So it's 185. That's where we'll start off at. Pretty crisp and easy. That's what it needs to be for an opener. 197. This is a strategic number based on what my competition in Canada is likely to be doing. I'll try and put a bit of pressure on them for the second. Slightly harder squat. Hopefully this will set me up for a PR attempt for my third. Moving on from squats, of course, we're hitting up some bench press. It's the next lift in the order of things. Just warming up a little bit with some 80s. Been really pleased with the way that my bench press has come along over the last few weeks. Putting quite a bit of effort into it. A lot of technique, as much as anything. Just trying to keep that bar moving in a better pattern. So thinking up and back, keeping those elbows tucked in a bit more in the bottom of the movements, and then flaring them out towards the top. And just making these little changes. I think it's adding kilos onto the lift. So here Sean is hitting up 90 kilos. That's likely to be his opener next weekend. We're still mucking around for a little bit. Spent a bit of time today just trying to figure out what the opening numbers will be. So this is still part of my warm-up. Again, just banging out some repetitions, making sure everything's moving the way it should. My elbows probably aren't as tucked as they could be for this, but it's still significantly better than what it was a few weeks ago. 110. Interestingly enough, at the start of this year, this was my my best competition press. Now it's not even my starting number. So 117. This will be my opener. A little bit shaky today. Hopefully, get it a little bit smoother. All right, moving on from bench press. Of course, we've got the meat and potatoes of a powerlifting contest, deadlift. It's taken increasingly longer to work up to the my top set numbers these days, which is definitely a sign of progress. Again, just steadily warming up and working up to the what will be the top weight. Got some pretty good ambitions for the numbers that I'll hit in Vancouver. It's going to start off with my opener, which at the moment is looking likely to be this, 250. This will actually be a regional open record for the deadlift when I compete next weekend. I'll be competing in the open class, not masters, so I won't be setting any masters records. Hey, still get my name in the record book there. So backing down with some 230 sets. If anyone's been paying attention lately, you might notice that the weight has gone up quite a bit, but the reps have gone down. It's all part of the peaking program that I'm working through at the moment, and that kind of trend will continue through for the next 2.5 training weeks that I've got before I head away. If all goes according to plan, that should see me sitting quite nicely to hit some good numbers come December. Finally finishing up with some deadlift stance box squats. This is a fairly new movement that I've started bringing into the workouts. The idea here is that your legs are your feet are a lot narrower than what they would be for a normal squat. Essentially, you set yourself up in the same stance you would be for a deadlift. The idea being that this will help train your power and explosiveness off the ground as you drive that deadlift up. The interesting things with these is that it's a partial range of motion squat, so you can handle quite a lot more weight. So this is right at the end of the workout, fairly tight at this stage, but still I'm able to hit up a 200 kilo double. I struggle with a 200 kilo single for a full squat, even when I'm fresh. Definitely heavy weight though. So there we go, good workout.